Hello everybody. Welcome to our vlog today. We are at home, of course, not doing much. It's Victoria Day long weekend and Clancy is making some goodness on the barbecue. That looks delicious. Doing another pork shoulder. Dad's working on a bench for the trampoline. Addie's finding new things to wear. We've got the grow into bins out. When you go into the grow into bins, it always turns into needing to go through the closet, find what Tig's grown out of to put them in before I pack them away. So it's time to do that now. I want to be outside, so I'm going to try and get through this quick. There were a few summer dresses in there for Addie, but the problem we're running into is that Addie is coming into the size that Tegan was when we first went over to visit Panama, and all of those clothes are completely destroyed, either from the washing machine or playing out in the dirt all the time, but they are destroyed. So I had filled a cart the other day with clothes for Tegan at Old Navy, and when I went back in order to check out, everything except for one pair of shorts had sold out. So there is nothing left. And it's looking like Addie's going to need a few clothes, and it's looking like Caden's needing a few clothes. But Tig is really picky about the way that her pants and her shorts feel. And I don't want really short shorts. I want my girls in shorts that are a little bit longer. And so I'm having a hard time finding things like that. The Children's Place is not having anything like that this year, or that's kind of stretchy and comfortable, but not like a bicycle short that goes underneath of longer shirts or things like that. Tiggy's clothes that she's grown out of, boots and stuff. There's so much stuff that's kind of like a duplicate. It's sometimes so hard to know what to take out and what to leave.
There's irises growing in that plant. Water on the table. Wash it. Now go back. Look. Ew, all that muddy.
No, not like that.
Oh, like, no.
Yeah, you need to move away. These guys have decided that they need to wash the vehicles.
Oh, dump this on you.
Our poor grass is great over there and dying all along the edge. And we keep watering, but it's not fixing it. Are you going to do the roof for them? Wow, Kate, your method is really something. You should probably save them for last. Yeah. It needs to be wiped off too, Addie. That is just going to dry looking the same unless you wipe it. The girls and I talked, and we think that pie sounds delicious for dessert tonight. So I've got my homemade apple pie filling. Tiggy asked for a pumpkin pie, and it turns out that I have a can of pumpkins, so I might make her a pumpkin pie too. It is 4 o'clock and I'm just getting started, so I've got to get a buzz on here. I always mix mine up in my mixer. I cheat and use parchment paper. Where did you go? There she is. Hi. Say hello, the real McNeils.
Hi, real McNeil.
What's really funny is you have a ginormous bottle of gin right beside your head.
Thanks.
And there's our apple pie. Tiggy's watching the live Aladdin. Addie is rediscovering toys from before we moved. Over 2 years ago, Addie. We've got the gravy master over here, straining the gravy. There's a bigger sieve if you need it, honey.
Yeah, but it's also thicker or bigger holes.
Oh, look at that. My pie crust shrunk away from the... Must have stretched it a little. Anyway, the pies are out. I tried baking them on a lower rack because I read recently that it helps the bottom of your crust to brown. Tiggy's got her pumpkin pie, and we've got our apple pie. Did you hear that? Don't touch them. They're 400 degrees. Some people might even be able to have it a la mode. It was a lot of fun to wash the truck and the car with the girls today. It kept them entertained, and they've never really done it before, so it was kind of a first for them. And they really enjoyed being able to play in the water and just get outside and have some fun, so that worked out really well. Clancy's pork shoulder was delicious. He did it a different method this time, and it turned out even better than the one that we had before. It was a lot more tender. He let it rest a lot longer, and he brought it up to temperature differently than he did last time. It's kind of just learning how to do different things with different cuts of meat for sure. Our pie was delicious. I love pie. I used to hate apple pie until we found this apple pie filling recipe. It's my mom's recipe actually, and we make it with the apples off of my parents' property that go back generations in my dad's side of the family, so it's pretty cool. We absolutely love those apples. We have a tree in our front yard that is supposed to have apples that are very similar. We did get to taste a few last year. Right after we bought the house, they made sure that there were a few apples waiting here for us. The deer apparently eat them like crazy, so we will have to see how we do with those this year, but there is nothing better than a super delicious meal. I think that's kind of what isolation has become for us, is an opportunity to cook different things. I've been trying so many different new recipes and having fun in the kitchen with the kids, without the kids, but just the opportunity to get in there and cook and bake different things. It makes me have to work out a lot more for sure, just because of the fact that all of these sweet treats around are kind of hard for me to resist. Thanks so much for watching The Real McNeils. If you haven't, please hit like and hit that bell notification and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you join.